Alright folks, Thursday night, down the shore. Guess what? Time to say goodnight to the pool for the summer. Got some stuff coming up. We're going to be kind of busy. So we figure we better take it down now while we have the chance. Don't want to have to be doing it the end of October by the time we get a chance to do it. So we're doing it now.
You know, we did do today though, right? Picked up our compound bows and our old Barnett crossbow from a place called The Rack. Had them restrung and tuned. Woo! I didn't know how much that was going to cost, but it's done. So now I am forced to make a trip to deer camp. Yeah.
Monday?
See the faces she's making
Monday?
on the camera,
Monday?
so that I could get the bow sighted in.
Looks like he's going Monday.
I don't know about that. I don't know about Monday. I won't know till Sunday if I have something to do on Tuesday. I have to wait for that phone call. I need the plugs. I put the pond pump in the pool. It's a little, I don't know how many gallon pump that we got here. What is it? 3,000. I don't know.
New glasses are working good.
Yeah. I think it says 3,000 liters an hour. Well, let me tell you something. That water's coming out slow. It's barely trickling out of the hose. I thought I was going to use the hose to hose down all the stuff, the chlorinated water and all that. But there's not enough water trickling out of there to to do anything. I don't even see the level dropping. But I'm about to disconnect these hoses. That water's going to come flying out of there all over the place. Let's make a mess.
Let me get over here so we could see the Niagara Falls. All right, we're back. We found the other plug.
Got floodwaters. Woo! Clunk, 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 clunk. I don't know. I had a great idea, and that fell apart. So now, I'm doing the same thing I did for last year. I'm winging it.
Isn't that what we pretty much usually do?
Well,
with everything?
There we go. Professional job right here. Use a little piece of leftover rope to tie up your filter hoses. You know? Won't see that at the pool store. They won't give you that secret.
All right, folks, here we go. Woo! Niagara Falls.
You know what? Let me get a bucket. I'll put a bucket there, so it doesn't just make a big hole in the dirt. Which, grass, you know, used to be grass.
Used to be grass. Now it's dirt. hopefully next summer it'll be better. There we go.
Oh, I know. I'm going to check to see how much water's coming out up front. All right, I finally got Crabby working. The solar cover's coming up pretty good. The pool is down. Maybe a little bit more than half. So these drains on the side aren't helping now because we've already passed them. So we got the little pump going, and we're flooding this side of the yard. The little pump's going, and we got the regular pool drain going. But I'm going to have to, I think I'm going to, when she's done with that hose, I'm going to connect the big hose to that and let it drain the rest of the night, going out towards the front of the house. I don't want to completely flood back here. The dogs have to go to the bathroom. Still got a few things we need to do. Lots of projects this weekend, actually. Got to get rid of all this pool stuff. And I got to replace the gasket on the refrigerator in my son's. I managed to get a gasket for that. Lots of work. Man, there's definitely going to be a cold beer in my future. Well, still at it. But the good news is the Miller Lights are ice cold, and we had a squirrel tread on the circuit breaker, or the, whatever you call that strip, that the refrigerator's plugged into, and had shut the refrigerator off for a very short period of time. We don't know how long it was off, but we got the refrigerator turned back on, and the beer's cold, and all is well. Everything's safe. Still draining this water. We're probably 75% done. In a little bit, I'm going to disconnect the electric pump so I don't have to stand out here any longer, and I'm just going to let it drain through that bottom drain. It's Crabby. I don't know, did we just lose a light out here or something? Look how blue that sky is. I don't know if it's going to show on my cell phone or not on the video, because I'm using that. My camera's upstairs, and I feel like running upstairs to get it. And the camera person, as you probably told in the last couple of videos, is real excited about being a camera person. So, hey, Crabby. So you should see how blue that sky is. We'll check back.
Okay, Friday morning. Pool's almost empty. Maybe 2 or 3 inches of water. Taking the poles down. Grass is wet, but it was not as wet as I expected it to be, so a lot of it sank into the ground and hopefully restore the grass that was killed from the awning that we've had in the backyard for quite a while. So, yep, that's what we're doing today, scrubbing the pool. Anything to say?
Good morning to my lovely camera person. How are you today?
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Uh-huh.
All right, we'll check back. Okay, water's out. Rosie's here to inspect. Make sure we're doing a good job. Roger doesn't like his feet wet, so he's in bed. So, this is what we're working with.
Woo! It's like a skate rink.
Gotta get all this cleaned up, put together, and get it put away. Should only take maybe 14 hours.
Well, now we need to get the pool upside down, over to the table, and over the chairs, and clean it real good.
Yay.
Okay.
Check back. All right. We managed to get it over to chairs and the table. Now we're spraying it with, what are we spraying it with? Some kind of bleach outdoor cleaner. So let that, spray that on there, let it sit, scrub it, rinse it off real good. Maybe have to do it twice. And then we'll let it dry the rest of the day. Probably flip it over, do the same thing on the other side. And try and get it folded up as neatly as we can. And that's where we're at.
So here's the hard part. No, not dealing with her. Jeez. We got to figure out what we're going to do with everything. The shed is getting way too crowded. Too much stuff in there with the lawn mowers and the weed whacker, the leaf blower. You know, of course, we need 2 giant coolers. You got the solar cover. Boat cushion. We don't have a boat anymore, do we?
No.
What happened to it?
You sold it.
You made me.
No,
So.
I didn't make you.
So we got to figure out what we're going to do with all this stuff. I think we're going to put it in the attic. So I'm considering an in-ground pool, and this is what it would look like.
Not.
We got to figure out what we're going to do with this blue tarp. If we take it up, it's going to be muddy, weedy. Got to figure it out. Lots to figure out. Got the pool drying out the bottom. It's coming pretty clean. We used black mulch, so there is some staining on it, but for the most part, it's pretty clean. Pretty clean. Get that rolled up. I guess we could put that in the attic too. Whoop. Did you see that look? Obviously, that wasn't what she wanted. We'll have to discuss this. See her shaking her head?
I didn't do anything.
I don't know how that just switched. I didn't mean to switch it. I'm talking about her. She didn't do anything. That's right. Nothing. Yeah. Camera person quit on me. So I didn't get any video, but I just replaced the gasket on my son's refrigerator. It was not sealing at the bottom. And just put a new one on. Crazy expensive. And not nearly the quality of the old one. This one's nice and thick and sturdy. I'm going to hold on to it to make sure this one works. I'm going to let it sit overnight. Let it get a good seal. And then we'll see what happens with it. But I'm on to the next project. All right. We're back from the last project.
What project was that?
That was going to the Elks for 6 hours.
Not my fault.
Having wings, chicken fingers, cheese steak, French fries. Oh, man, I'm fattened up. And I didn't finish the wings. Didn't finish them. Left one on a plate.
Because it was uncooked.
Still left it, though, didn't I? It was delicious. Sitting out here on a beautiful night. Let's see if we can get that sky in there. Look at that skyline. Man, I hope the colors show up as nice as they look. Reds and oranges and pinks. Little blue, little gray. But nice. Sitting here, we've got the dogs out here. Crabby, I don't know what her problem is.
That would be you.
She says me. She should whisper. That's all she does when she talks. All right, we're going to sit out here for another hour or so. I know what she wants to do. She wants to watch Gold Rush.
Yeah.
9 o'clock, watch a little Gold Rush. Bering Sea Gold. Check in with you in the morning. Good morning, folks. Saturday, right?
Yep.
Saturday morning. Sitting here on the beach. Getting crowded already. Lots of trucks down here. watching that. Oh. What? Well, she's pulling something off the back of my head here.
Like 6-inch hair hanging.
Got a big giant 6-inch hair, she said, hanging off my neck. She's going to pull it out. Oh, she's mean, I'm telling you, folks.
See it? Look at it.
I can't say it.
Well, maybe not 6, but definitely 3.
So now you're starting to see the real her, right? The whole on camera thing where she acts.
Wanted to look good.
Yeah, where she acts like, all he does is pick on me. That's the kind of stuff I get. And last night, trying to watch a little gold rush, Bering Sea gold, decided to have some Doritos.
Yeah.
Turns out I was being videotaped. I don't know what to say, but I guess it's on. So now we can secretly record what the other person's doing for everyone's amusement.
I didn't post it, so you didn't have to bring it up.
I had to bring it up. Had to be said. It had to be said.
Yeah.
So we're sitting here enjoying the beach. We got stuff to do at home. We'll sit here for a while longer, a little bit longer. A couple of hours maybe. Put off a couple of projects. Beautiful day here. It's only supposed to be in the low 70s, but it definitely feels warmer. There's no wind. Ocean looks beautiful. Let me give that. Another fine Saturday. Pool, which was here, then here, has been rolled up and put upstairs to go into the attic. The table moved into what looks like a covered swimming pool here, covered in mulch. Roger, who doesn't like to walk in the grass, has been hanging around over there. See how he walked on the grass? How he trotted real fast to get off of it? And then there's this one here.
Who you almost killed yesterday.
Doing.
Helping you take down a pool. It's heavy.
Oh. All right.
You know, usually when somebody gets a pool put up, like 3 or 4 guys come.
We don't need 3 or 4 guys here. We got it.
Another one would have been helpful.
Another one would have been helpful. We're hoping to get some grass growing in this spot here. Tried all summer, but the weed whacker guy, man, every time he did it, he took it down to the dirt, which is why the weed whacker guy will be no more after this year. And then here, you got to check this out. The rabbits, I don't know if I ever showed this before, chewed a hole in the fence so that they can get in and out. A couple of them are extremely lucky that they put that hole in the fence, because Roger, where you going, bud? And Rosie, his counterpart over here, almost had a few rabbits. Today they came down and there was a squirrel that first ran to that tree, realized it wasn't going anywhere in that tree, ran over to this tree, started to go back up and fell and had to go back this way. We had the pool here. A rabbit comes poking its little head out from underneath the pool. These two running around in circles didn't know which way to go. I wish I had cameras out here. Look at him. He wants to get up and sit in the chair. These dogs are spoiled. I got to catch my breath. We move the table over there. And we'll get that spot all cleaned up for the pool for next year.
Ow. Mosquito.
Oh, she's injured. She's injured. Oh, she's going to have to go in the house and take another 6-hour nap. Look at that face. And that's how the argument started. Morning, folks. Sunday morning. Different day. Same thing. Grumpy attitude. Another beautiful beach day. Sitting here watching these boats come in and out of the inlet here. Makes you want to go out and buy a boat. All right? Makes you want to go buy a boat? Now she's whispering.
Not really.
Okay. Now I can hear you.
But are you listening?
I heard you. She don't want no boat. Made me sell the last one. True. She says not true, but it's true.
I'm sitting here right now by myself. I still had a boat.
Huh?
I was sitting here right now by myself in peace. You still had a boat. So
In
why
peace.
would I make you sell
In
it?
peace. We got rid of that boat so she can get these dogs.
Yeah, okay.
Spending all of our money on that. I'm gonna post photos. We just remodeled the bathroom. This is what's hanging up in the bathroom. I'm gonna post those photos right here. That's what we spend our money on nowadays.
And then I'll post photos of him playing with the dogs.
What's that?
The man who didn't want a dog.
Somebody has to be nice to them.
Oh, well, okay.
That's what it is. Just trying to show them that not everybody in the house is just going to yell at them. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.